you guys seem to really be enjoying my electric lawn tractor project, so I feel like I can splurge a little bit of money on it. This week I spent about $30 and I got two headlights. They're 6 volt. I'll run them in series, so they'll be 12 volt. And then I got a nice push and pull switch for it. That'd be kind of cool. Because, I mean, sure, toggle switches are nice, but it's nice to have something you pull out and push in to turn on and off. Then I wasted a little bit of money and just got an entire kit of little grease fittings because I couldn't remember which fitting size it was. Plus, I figure it's nice to have the blue ones. They're really awesome. Now, these will go right in here. So I'll take this one, and I'll undo this one right here. I'll stuff this one in there. And now I can hook up the grease gun. Of course, I'll tighten that down a bit. I can hook up the grease gun and I can inject grease into this fitting, and it'll come spitting out the bottom and the top. But this fitting's super dry, and it creaks really bad. So the front half of the steering assembly is working wonderfully. Now the only issue is the squeak in the part up here. But to be honest, it's really easy to turn it, so I'm not too worried about it. Steering is done, and now we go with headlights. Okay, so my idea for the headlights is it would be neat to mount them, each one, to the little things sitting up right here. I think that would look kind of cool. Now, unfortunately, these things are very loose, and these things wobble back and forth. So I'm going to take these things from they're from the railroad. I don't know exactly what they're called, but they're just big bolts. And I'll tack it here, and I'll tack it here, and that should make it sturdy enough to not only make these running boards a little more sturdy, but also make this wobble back and forth a lot less. And just like in previous videos, I'll be using 1/16 inch welding rods and my positive electrode holder, going through 3 car batteries to the ground in the back. Wow, that turned out very nicely. I like this a lot. It's very sturdy. Now what we have to do is we have to mount the headlights on top of those 2 pieces of metal. Each headlight has 1 bolt on the bottom, so I got some washers, and they'll go right through here and it can bolt into there. We can take one of these washers and weld it to here to make a nice mounting point. And I'll weld another one right here. Well, I think that looks kind of cute. Okay, so now that we have these lights all set up, we can we'll wire them together, but we have to have the switch now. So let's drill a hole somewhere in the front panel and put the switch in there. So there we have it, it's all hooked up. The lights are on, but you can't really tell because it's daylight right now. We'll just have to test that later. I noticed this wheel is a little bit grippy, and whenever I'd pump grease into it, grease would never come out the bottom, it would always come out one little point on the top. So I took it apart and I brushed there was a lot of gunk in the bottom here with steel wool, and that's the point where all the friction happens, really, because all the weight on the vehicle is there. So it was just grinding against a bunch of rust and no grease was getting down there. So I got that cleaned up. Let's put it back together like so. And I might take some grease and just slather it on there before I button it up, and then we can fill it back up with grease. That should make it to where it turns a lot better, because this one was always kind of adding a lot of friction to the entire assembly. I must say I'm getting happier and happier with this every time I upgrade it. Okay, you can go. What'd you think of it? What'd you think of it?
I like it.
Yeah. You stop. Was it slowing down at all?
Not just going up the hill.
Oh, okay, cool. Turn on the lights. Nice. You can turn it back off now. Whoops. Just ran over a car battery. The lights are awesome. Let's go to third gear now. Oh no, it's starting to rain. Well, the rain cut our fun short. I hope you enjoyed that video and thanks for watching. See ya.